So it begins. We're fixing to break down 2 pigs. I want to show you where we've got them. We've got a cool room. I don't know if you've seen our cool room before, but here's the light on. We have an insulated door.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. It's 32 in here. So we've got 2 pigs. One half's out there. We're going to break them in what we call primals. And then we're going to start breaking them down to pork chops and getting our bacons ready. You'll see the whole process. We have a video on the whole process, but the next few days we're going to be literally doing bacons, doing pork chops, doing smoked sausage, and have pork for a whole nother year. Got the hocks off. What we're going to do now is break in what we call primals. So we're going to take the ham off, then we're going to separate it from the rib cage and basically the side of the hog, and then of course the front shoulder. This is where you get your Boston butt, and picnic is in the front. This is your bacon and main rib, spare, and baby back, your tenderloin. All this lard here we will render down to. You may think this is nasty, but this is real life. This is what we do, and this is how we feed our family. So we've got the ham. We don't typically use hams as much anymore. We don't cure them out. Our kids don't like them as much. So we usually just grind it up for sausage and make more smoked sausage or more patty sausage, because that tends to do better for our family. Okay, so compared to the other, look at this. This is the difference in lard hogs and commercial. You see all that thickness? This is a lard hog. Look at all this lard that's right there. This is the leaf lard. This is the back lard. Compared to that one we just saw, same age pigs, I'll get more pork chops off the other one, and we'll get more bacon off the other one, but look at the lard. If you're wanting to render down your own lard and have fat, this is the pig for you. Look at that. Difference. Regular hog, so big ham, nice ham, takes up the whole thing. Look at the fat, but look at this one. This is that American guinea hog. So you still have a lot of meat, but look at the amount of fat that's on that hog. Same way here. So we have the American guinea hog. Look at the amount of fat that would be on the back. Now look at this one. This is a regular. This is where your bacon and pork chops come from, ribs. Look at the thinness there. So that's about 2 inches worth of thickness. That's probably 3.5 to 4 inches, almost double. Here, same way. This is the front shoulder. This is the regular hog, commercial hog. You get about 2 inches. Here, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, about 4.5 right there. So look at that. About 4.5 inches there compared to 2 inches here.
Cleaning with this in the house doesn't always work out so well. Colby's family is coming over for soup and salad tonight, so I just needed to kind of tidy up. And I told y'all that I've really tried to limit myself this year. So I'm doing 2 Christmas parties at my house, but I'm not having them until the first week of December. But it just means I need to go ahead and get a jump start on organizing, cleaning out. Plus we have Christmas coming up, which means more stuff is going to be coming in from the family gatherings, and I don't like clutter. I don't like disorganization, even though it happens really, really fast with 6 kids. Using the afternoons and the weekends like this weekend just means I need to clean out and declutter. Sometimes in the winter I can get to this, and sometimes I just can't do it until our summer break. But I also like to touch up our paint around our cabinets, our base moldings. If I let it get real bad, it just takes a really, really long time. But you know, with 6 kids running around, riding toys, things of that nature, it just gets really hard to keep up. So I do like to try to every now and then touch that up. So there are a couple of places in the house that I know have been pretty well beat up. So that is what I am doing. I am off to touch those things up now and just kind of finish organizing and straightening up. This will be my last project, is the laundry room, because unfortunately it is just too warm here in Mississippi this weekend to handle the pigs outside. I actually left my other paint outside. But if you see the table, so you see that we're doing the majority of the saw stuff, or they are outside, just to try to keep some of it down. But y'all, it's really not cool enough to do the cutting and stuff outside, which would have honestly made my life a whole lot better doing that outside and just bringing it in just to do the sausage and stuff. When you have to do everything inside, it makes a big mess. One of the things that had to be done was, y'all have seen our pantry before. It had actually looked like the grocery store just vomited everywhere in here. We had let this get so unorganized between me coming in, Colby coming in, the kids coming in. Stuff just kind of got thrown around, but that is not my nature. I don't really like that. So I come in and just kind of reorganize, put stuff together. I have a couple of baskets that we keep snacks in. So that is the kind of things that just needs to be done around the house. We also like to spend this time before Christmas comes too, going through closets, giving to Goodwill. Those are things we enjoy to do. The only thing I have not gotten to yet is cleaning out my cabinets. So I did get to do some of my drawers. So this drawer looks a little bit neater than it did. It was really what you would call really a true junk drawer. So that has been cleaned up. It looks much better. So a couple of drawers, and the only other thing I need to do is go through like my pots and pans, restack, reorganize. You know, over time we'll just get in disarray, and I don't personally like that. So just spending some time kind of picking up, cleaning up, reorganizing. Harley's birthday is actually Thanksgiving Day this year. So we're not celebrating on Thanksgiving Day. We're not doing extra friends and stuff like that, just because of the time of year it falls. So what we decided to do this year is just have family over for soup and a salad. So we're just going to do something pretty simple tonight. And on Thanksgiving Day, she'll see the rest of her family. Instead of doing the party thing this year, we decided not to do that. She really wants to redo her room. So instead of spending money there on a party, we're just going to go shopping. She wants some new decorations and stuff like that. So it all kind of worked out, and we are getting ready for that. Well, we got cleaned up in here, but the fun is not over. We still have to break down all of the sausage. Some of that will be patty sausage, some of that will just be ground pork, because I like to add into our hamburger meat, and some of that will be link sausage. So that is another job for another day. All of those are broke down into big tubs, which we will show y'all tomorrow. Over in our cool room, I have the final touches on the house. I like to make my home nice and cozy. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Y'all know how I am with flowers, and this is actually some pineapple sage that I was able to harvest a couple of pieces off of my greenhouse. And I have a couple of cedars that are still alive. Not all of them are dead. And this to me just makes a home feel so nice and cozy. Here is probably one of my favorite pieces that I have, and it is always front and center on the table. But that is a wrap for today. That's all we're going to be doing today. We're going to be having company over tonight, and first thing tomorrow means pulling the pigs back out and getting those all done and right into the freezer.